That was quite a food haul today. Do you ever feel like you live in the kitchen? I do, but it's worth it to me, and I'll tell you why. Being a food prepper and buying only leader sale items saves us a fortune. My goal in 2026, which is just a few weeks away, is to spend only $50 a month on groceries. That's my goal for 2026, and I think we're going to achieve it. With what I purchased today, I'm going to go with receipts, explain what all this is, how we got it, and of course, prepping it. But first, Kevin wants a coffee, so let me get him a latte and myself, and then we're going to get started with cooking all this food and prepping it and go over the receipts. Stick around.
Stop for a moment. There's still time. You're not late. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just show up.
So here we go. Let's break all this down so you can understand why we became preppers and why it's so important to shop with leader sales only. Get in, get out, move on. Now I have a business degree in business management. My associate's degree was in accounting, so numbers fascinate me. So knowing what we have here and what it's going to save us, how to prep it, is absolutely priceless. They had on sale this week hams at $1.29 a pound. They're these really nice, beautiful, what do they call them? Spiral sliced ham. So we just have to cook it. They had them on sale, $1.29 a pound. Now, I have two. They also had on sale for $2.98 a pound ground beef. They limit you to 6 pounds. I have almost 12 pounds. Took advantage of it. They also had apples. You can get the Honeycrisp, or you can get Green Gala. 5 pound limit. I took them up on it. I walked out with 10 pounds. Then I had just these items, pizza crust, because I'm going to use them for cooking. I'll explain in another video, if you subscribe and like and come along, what I'm going to do with these pizza crust in this burger. And no, I'm not making pizza. Subscribe, come along in the next video, you'll see what I'm doing. Then I had, of course, get some parchment paper to take care of that cooking challenge. But I want to go over the receipts with you to encourage you to shop this way. We shop at Safeway, and I want to show you this because it's so important. Give me a moment to write all this down from both receipts, and I'll explain to you what is going on. So let me explain this to you. I do have 3 receipts here. Now Safeway, all the stores that do leader sale phone apps will allow you to put in a phone number, download your app, and click digital sales. They're not just member sales, they're also digital sales, which gives you additional discounts. If you are just a member and you use the app by putting in your phone number, you're not going to get these digital sales. You're going to pay regular price. The digital means you have to open the app, click the app, punch it into your cart, and get the savings. You'll find how that works on another video that I have on my channel. But this particular video, I want to focus on what we did. So we went to the store the first time, and we spent and got just a little bit under 6 pounds of beef, which they will give as the limit, and one of these hams that they give as the limit. We also then got 5 pounds of apples. On that particular shopping spree, we spent $39.85. We saved $48.93. Wow, that's pretty good. So we got home, we talked about it, Kevin and I. We said, why don't we go back and do it again, and we'll use Kevin's phone number. It's allowed. I have an app on my phone, he has an app on his phone. So we doubled up on our savings on this particular deal. So we went back and got 2 more packages of beef, which is right around 6 pounds, and yet another ham. What do you need with all that ham, you ask? I'm getting to it. And then I realized he wanted more apples. So we got 5 pounds of the green gala. Then I decided I need to do something with that beef. Instead of making dough, they had these on clearance. They are pizza crust. They had them 2 for $3. 2 for $3. But for $6, I got 4 pre-made refrigerated pizza crust, which I'm going to use specifically to prep my ground beef with. And then, of course, I need some parchment paper. So the second trip back, which was just 10 minutes later, we spent $30.83 and saved $38.22. We had 55% savings the first time, 49% savings the second time. So let me give you a total here. It's pretty damn good. For all of this sitting here, we spent $78.07. Our savings was $79.76. So we saved more collectively than what it cost to buy it. Now the reality is this, in my thinking, this $78 should have been the price anyhow without jacking it up with corporate greed. That's my tangent. However, I'll play the game. By playing the game, we saved $79.76, and this is our haul. Now, once I get this ham prepped, both of them, I kid you not, I will have enough ham to last all of 2026. Once I get all this ground beef prepped and cooked and bagged, individual dinners for Kevin and I will have enough ground beef to get me through 2026, because I already have beef frozen in the freezer. So you just keep adding to your food bank is what you're doing. So it may cost you more in the beginning, meaning you're going to buy more things in the beginning than what you thought you should, but it's only going to be liter cells. You're not going to get distracted with all the other stuff. So you can start prepping and getting your freezers filled up, as I call them, my food banks. We're going to prep it into individual servings. Now, people, when they hear the word prep, they panic. They think, oh, I'm a doomsday conspiracist. I'm prepping so that when it comes time to cook my dinners, I have easy cleanup. It's already cooked. It's already prepackaged. It's already in the container, the bag. I open it up, I cook it. We have no waste. We have no leftovers. And we eat healthy. That's why we prep. We also decided that by doing so, we would be healthier because we're not buying things that are already held with chemicals for preservatives and canned and boxed and frozen. We don't buy any of that stuff. I have not had a canned good item in my home for 20 years. Not one. Not one. I don't do canned vegetables. I don't do canned fruits. I don't do canned beans. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't do canned soup. I don't do any of that stuff. We buy it fresh. We cook it. We prep it. And we put it in the freezer. You know? And you got those yeah buts that always say to me, yeah but Jeff, what are you going to do if the electricity goes out? What are you going to do if it snows tomorrow? You get through it. That's my response. But what if, Jeff? I don't live in what if. I live in what is. And what is the excitement of saving $79, spending $78, prepping my own food, putting it and storing it in the bags to where I know what it is and I know what I'm eating. And I'll tell you this, truthfully, I'm going to show you my freezers here in a moment. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. And what do you call it? I encourage you to become a food prepper. You say you don't have the time. There's 24 hours in a day. We all have the same time, 24 hours. What you choose to do with yours, regardless if you're retired, if you work, if you have children, all those things are part of life. But in that part of life, it's also costly. So you get to make decisions and choices. You want to save money? This is one way to do it. We don't do fast food restaurants. We do not eat out. I've not had a McFry, a McFlurry, a McChicken, a Mc nothing in over 4 years. I've not had a Wendy's. I've not had a Burger King. I've not had a chicken. I've not had any of those things in over 4 years. I'm not giving people my money to feed me garbage and then have the audacity to ask for a tip. Here's my tip to you. Buy it, save your money, prep your food, eat healthy, and live a happy, happy life. That's my word to you. So I'm going to show you my freezers of what's in them, explain some things to you, and I hope that you come along if you've never watched my videos before and subscribe. Hit the like button. I'm going to like my latte here, one moment. Child, that's what I'm talking about. And come along. So let's go look at my freezers. I really do hope you find encouragement in doing this. So here in this refrigerator in the kitchen is where I keep most of all of our meats. As you can see, I have here an 8-pound turkey breast. That's all that is, an 8-pound turkey breast. I got this on sale probably 6 months ago for 78 cents a pound. Of course I'm gonna buy it. There we go. I've got back here a roast that was on sale for $1.18 a pound. And I have a 9-pound roast back here. I have frozen pre-packaged pork ribs. I have pre-packaged frozen cooked shrimp. I mean, you name it. You ask. You want to go to a restaurant? Come here. You'll see what I've got frozen. I've got frozen sirloin steaks. I spent $1.37 for this. I've got beef patties already made from ground beef, just like you saw, pre-packaged, 2 patties in there. All I have to do is thaw them, then I can have a burger. Simple process to do. I have frozen spinach. Just buy spinach fresh at the grocery market. Bring it home, freeze it, bag it. You have fresh spinach to cook with. I do the same thing as for those of you who've been here before many times with potatoes. I pre-cook them, I cube them, I freeze them. This one I left the skins on. These I did not, I took the skins off. If I want to fry these, I can. If I want to just make them hot and add some butter and spices, I can. If I want to throw these in the oven and bake them, I can. Or I can do mashed potatoes. It's endless. Yes, Virginia, you can freeze onions. These are sliced, pre-cut. I've got onions. I buy everything when it is on sale and I freeze it. Fresh beans. This was beans and rice that I made fresh a few weeks back. Rice and beans both came from dried. I cooked them, spiced them. What I had left over, froze them. There they are. I've got chicken up the wazoo down there. I've got butter. You can freeze butter. I buy it when it's on sale. $2.27 for a pound of butter. It's normally $5, $4, $6. Yes, indeed. I buy it, I freeze it. That's where it goes. I call this my food bank. Let's go to the garage, show you the other one. Some people might even refer to me as a food hoarder. I've been called a lot of things. That one doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm not hoarding food. I am investing in my food bank. I have got corn. Now we're into 2 weeks before Christmas, and I still have a whole, I think 2 baskets left in here of frozen corn that came out of the cob. Pre-cooked it, took it off the cob, froze it, individual bags. We're still eating fresh summer corn in December. Cheese. When my cheese is on sale, you buy a block. 8 ounce, 16 ounce. They have them on sale often. Sometimes $1.47, sometimes $1.27. I buy it, I shred it, put it in individual savings, in individual bags, so I can freeze them. So when I want cheese, I'm not trying to use a whole block of cheese and overuse it. I've got it already prepackaged. I've got baskets of potatoes in here, folks. I've got spinach, scrambled eggs. When eggs were on sale, I buy them by the dozen when they allow it. I scramble them, freeze them, they're ready to go. I've got carrots. I've got my stuffed, twice-baked potatoes. A whole basket full of those. I've got shredded potatoes. I mean, the list is endless. I get so excited. I've got peas, potatoes, carrots. Oh, what is this? That's bread. I even made fresh bread. Pumpkin, of course. So my point is this. I want you to know that all of this that is in this freezer that we've been working on now for a year, prepping, I have got less than $1,000 in food costs in this freezer, in the kitchen freezer combined. How do I know that? Because I use my app. My app tracks what I buy, what I spend, what I save. So for 2026, do you think I need anything in here? Probably not. You think I need anything in the freezer in there? Probably not. But what I will do is I'll continue to shop for essentials. I'll get milk, I'll go for cheese, I'll get some eggs. Fresh vegetables, I'll buy corn again and peas and carrots when they're in season and spend a lower price, freeze them. But my tomatoes and my potatoes, I'm growing those in the yard. Carrots, onion, I mean, folks, I don't know how much more to express my excitement. Start being a prepper. I hope this helps. Come along, subscribe, hit the like button, leave me your comments, and I'll teach you how to save money, folks. That's what it's all about. Everybody's in the same financial situation. They're trying to figure out how to get by day. This is just one avenue to help keep you in a direction that eases some anxiety. So thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe. I'm Jeffrey Brett. No apologies. None. My gay life. Till next time, be kind. Ciao.
Stop for a moment. There's still time. You're not late. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just show up.